In this video, I'm going to teach you how to identify valuable 1971 pennies. 1971 pennies aren't rare. There were over 5 billion of them minted in 1971, but because of their age and the remaining population, finding them in mid-mint state grades is where they're going to start to pick up value. And let's not forget about the valuable errors and varieties that may be out there as well. All of the coins we'll be looking at today were sold at auction for big money. Take a look at this 1971 Denver minted Lincoln cent. This penny was the victim of a cud error. A cud is a die break that touches the edge of the coin. This cud is the result of a major die break, so a large part of the design wasn't imprinted into the planchet. Cuds are rare, but they can be found on coins in circulation. I've found plenty of them, but they've all been much smaller than the monster on this coin. The reverse of this penny over the cud is smooth. There wasn't a die break on the reverse die used to strike this penny, but because of the obverse die break, there wasn't enough pressure to imprint the design on the back of the coin. This penny was graded uncirculated 58 brown on a scale from 1 to 70, and it sold at auction for $528. Our next penny was minted in Denver in 1971. It was graded Mint State 67 red by PCGS. You don't always have to find a rare error or variety for a coin for it to be valuable. Sometimes the biggest value in finding a coin is really good condition. This penny is one of about 20 in this particular grade. That's why this beauty sold at auction for over $1,000. Here's another example of a beautiful 1971 penny in such good condition it graded Mint State 67 plus. This penny was minted in Philadelphia, as you can tell from the lack of a mint mark, and this is actually the single finest graded example at PCGS. That's why this coin sold at heritage auctions for over $4,400. What do you think about this 1971 penny? It looks a little like the 1943 steel penny, doesn't it? Well, this planchet isn't steel, but it was definitely struck on an unidentified planchet that was probably intended for a foreign coin. How does this happen? The U.S. Mint isn't exclusive to the U.S. We actually mint coins for other countries as well. In 1971, the U.S. Mint was striking coins on an aluminum planchet for Nepal and the Philippines. This penny was minted in San Francisco and graded a disappointing about uncirculated 58. Despite the low grade, this penny brought in over $8,000 at heritage auctions. This 1971 San Francisco minted penny sold at auction for close to $10,000. Here's why. This penny isn't your normal circulated coin for a couple of reasons. First, this is a proof coin. Proof coins are special coins minted for collectors. They're usually pressed using special dies that are polished more than dies used for circulation strikes, and proof strikes are usually done with more pressure than circulated strikes. This results in a more crisp, clean appearance of the details of the coin. This penny was graded proof 68, and the obverse die which struck the front of this coin contained an error. When the die was created, it shifted between pressings with the hub. This resulted in the doubling of some of the coin's features. This doubling is most obvious on the word God in the motto, "In God We Trust." Don't try to find this error in your pocket change, though. Proof coins are sold in separate packaging with other proof denominations for that year. If you or a relative have a 1971 proof set, you definitely want to check it out. Now we know there's a DDO variety on the 1971 Lincoln cent proof. What about the 1971 circulation strike? Here's one right here. This is the 1971 Philadelphia minted double die obverse. This penny was graded Mint State 66 red and was the victim of a doubled die. Doubling is most obvious on the date, Liberty, and God. The pictures by Heritage Auctions weren't very good, so I took some pictures of the same error from a different penny so you can see this variety a little bit more clearly. Unlike the 1971 proof double die, if you're lucky enough, you could find this circulated strike in your pocket change. This one is the best of the best currently, and it sold at auction for over $10,000. Here's a penny that sold for a lot of money just for being the top dog. You'll be surprised when you find out how much it sold for. This is a 1971 San Francisco proof coin. This penny was graded proof 69 on a scale from 1 to 70. It's almost the perfect grade. It's also graded deep cameo, which describes the contrast between the field and the design of the coin. These pictures don't give you an accurate representation about how beautiful and striking this penny really is. With such a high grade, clean, crisp strike, and great contrast, this Lincoln cent sold at auction for almost $15,000. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share this video with your friends and family. Thanks for watching.